Okay, in this video you're gonna learn what complementary angles are, what supplementary angles are, and what vertical opposite angles are, and how you can basically calculate these angles. I'm gonna start with the complementary angle, and complementary angles, just to probably fix that, we're going to use a toolbox, actions, and text, so that you basically first of all know what a complementary angle is. Complementary angles are equal to 90 degrees if you add them. Okay, so this is basically what a complementary angle is, and we're just going to put that there at the top. So what we're going to do is we start first of all constructing a right angle. Let's see how we can do that. Perpendicular. Just going to play around with that a bit. Okay, we need to do it differently. This is a trial for me as well. So we go points and lines, and let's say we do a segment. Use that one and that one. So now we have basically a line, and we're just gonna pull that down a bit and make it maybe a bit bigger. Let's see that we can construct now a perpendicular line to that one. Maybe that. Okay, now you see that we definitely have a perpendicular line, and just to make sure that it's really perpendicular, we're going to measure the angle. We've done that before, so we go tools, measurement, and we use the angle. So we're going to use that angle between these 3 points, and we'll see it's exactly 90 degrees. This is what we wanted. So now we're going to construct another line, actually rather a segment, points, and then we go to a segment, and we're just going to put a line in there. Okay, we have now basically two angles, that angle and this angle, and both of them should add up to 90 degrees. Let's see whether that's true. We go measurement, and we use the angle, and we're gonna go that point, and then that point. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is gonna be a bit squashy because it's sort of all over the place. We're gonna push it up a bit. Can't get much further. Okay, we're gonna put that there for the moment. Maybe if we can push the 90 here. Alright, let's see if we can push it up a bit. Alright, so that angle is actually 35.4 degrees. So if that is the complementary angle, it needs to be 54.6 if I'm not completely mistaken. Okay, so we measure again the angle, that point, and then that point, and as you can see it's 54.6, and we're just going to shift it in there. Okay, as we can see, complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. Now let's see what a supplementary angle is. Therefore we just add another page. I'm going to do the same thing. First tell you what the definition is for a supplementary angle. Therefore tools, actions, text, and we're just going to type in some text. Supplementary angles equal to 180 degrees if they are add it together. And there's like a hint maybe, actually supplementary starts with S, so does straight line. Just have to see where that fits sort of in there. I mean, it's probably too long, so what we need to do is to perhaps change that by, can we double click that? Yes, we can. We'll leave it there for the moment. It's like, doesn't matter. It's a bit too long, but maybe you can remember, and I'll find a way of putting that again. So we're gonna first of all draw a line. This time we're gonna use a line. So put it 2 points there. You can just basically shift that line somewhere else. Next we're gonna construct a perpendicular line. Point and that area there. Okay, so we have that. Okay, just shift that around, or we can move that way and sort of tilt it a bit. And can we just, no, I cannot. Not too bad. So we have a straight line, and we actually want to fit in a few more angles. Actually, we don't need a perpendicular line. We're just going to delete that one by clicking onto it, and you see it starts sort of flashing. If you click that again, you get a screen and just delete that one. We just actually don't need that. We need now a few more lines or segments. Let's do segments. We need a few more segments. For example, we'll start here and put one segment there. And we'll start there again, using another segment, starting here and going there. So now we have 3 angles. We have that one here, and that one, and that one, and all these 3 angles are supplementary. They should add up to 180 degrees, and therefore we're going to measure all of them. So measure angle, and we go 1, 2, 3. So we get that angle in the middle first. We're just going to, whoops, I'll leave it like that. Just going to shift the 58.1 to that angle. We're going to measure another angle, that, and then that. 58.1, 58.1, and for 51.8 that is 109.9. We're missing 70.1. Let's see whether the last angle is 70.1. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's exactly 70.1. Just let's see that we can push that in there. As you can see, all these 3 angles add up to 180 degrees, so they are supplementary. Now one more thing, it's vertical opposite angles, therefore again another geometry page, and we first add the definition for it, which we go to actions and text, and actually vertical opposite angles are equal. That's all we need to know for the moment, and we're going to check that out by drawing perhaps 2 lines and then measuring the angles, and we'll see that that's the case. So we're going to draw a line, first of all, one line here, and we draw another line that that way, so you see that these lines intercept, and vertically opposite we say that that angle should be the same as that angle, and that's what we're going to measure. Just test it out by going to the measurement, angle, point, point, and point, and it's 65.8 if all is correct. Why can we not move that? If all is correct, the other angle should also be 65.8, and you can see that it's just the unfortunate thing that is sort of over there. Well, not too bad. As you can see, both angles are the same. That means vertical opposite angles are always equal. This is it for